wait. Oh, the stream is up. Ah, wait, no, I'm over here. Why am I over here? I shouldn't be over here. Discord Nitro. Ooh. Hi. This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I have reorganized stuff over here, and I didn't think it through. I did not think it through before doing this. Hang on. What? Can I just move myself like over here? Okay, sure. Like this? Is this good? Sure. Let's go with this. Hi. Discord Nitro. Oh my. That exists. There's so much stuff, I know. I might have overdone it a little bit. Oh dear. Hang on. Let me actually give this like a background. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I think that would make sense. Yes. Let me wait. Pick screen color. Yes, this one. Give me this one. Good. Okay. And now is good. Okay. See, I feel like that declutters it a little bit. Hello. This is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm a dude. Teiyu be looking like old school RuneScape you. I don't know. Oh, that is not a good thing, I don't think. Where's the abilities bar? Is that thing up here? It's this guy. It's the abilities bar. That shows how many people have the ability to use all the emotes. Hi there, everyone. Oops, wait. God damn it. What is going on today? I didn't mean to pin that. I mean, I could pin that. That's totally fine. But I think that's not necessary. Hi there. Start the timer. No, not yet. Hi. This is Teiyu, emotional support animal. Hang on, I'm trying to scroll back up and see what I missed. Tootie, congrats on being first. Teiyu. Sure. How are you doing? Fancar, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Snowhive. Glad to meet you. Meet you and your multiple tongues. Message, may the flame be with thee. And everything. Their timer, why? Okay, fine then, I'm gonna start the timer. There, do you like that? You like it when the timer ticks down? The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. Oh my. Are you flirting? Also, yeah, Teiyu being cute thinking we can't hear her. Like, where does that come from? There are multiple things about that. Oh, hi. Hang on. Hi. Hello, Raiders. Bucky. How are you doing, Bucko? I wasn't muted during the opening. That is correct. I did know that. The way today we decided not to let you shame is, it's fine. Everything is content, as someone so wisely said. But also, Bucky, let me give you a shout out. How went the art? Oh my god.
Spider-Man. I am Spider-Man. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Spider-Man. Hello, Peter.
Freaking ask me that question? Look at my big bro.
Whoa. I'm from Queens.
Yeah. Not Brooklyn.
Not Brooklyn.
By my accent.
As you can see, Bucky is an interesting creature. Does exquisite art. I'm gonna call it exquisite. Yes, very art. Yeah, no, he's really good at what he does, and he's a good dude. Good dude. I think he, right? That's your pronoun, right? I think. Also, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, hi, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. Yeah, if you need to rest after your stream, it's going on the back of the book jacket for sure. Very hard. Yes, quite wow. Incredibly illustration. I'm a little out of it today. He, him, but they, them is also 100% cool. Okay, good. Hi, Golem. How you doing? I'm gonna do that in a moment. The workout. But yeah. If you need to recover after a long stream of doing all the art, yeah. Bucky did a weird puppies today. Weird puppies, or was also a weird puppy. I don't know. Puppy is a very multifaceted puppy. I mean Bucky. Bucky is a multifaceted creature. So yeah, did I actually say the thing? If you need to take care of yourselves, please take care of yourself. Just don't. You can raid and run. It's cool. Let me catch back up. Teiyu is not a she. Teiyu is he. Teiyu is he. I mean, you can. I don't know. You can consider Teiyu the VTuber a she if that makes you happy. But I don't. It's gonna get very confusing. I do have to get ready to go around some errands, but I'm gonna look on you. Thank you. Teihi, Tei-me. Tei-me is Teihi. 5 months, holy crap. That's a long time. Holy crap. Also, wait, that means within like the next few minutes, you're gonna be like here for exactly 5 months. That's crazy. Holy crap. Snow Hive, I'm not sure what's going on there, but hi, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the love, Tootie. Also, hi, Double Helix. There's so much stuff. I'm sorry. I guess I should take some time to declutter all this, huh? I mean, to be fair, there's not like, it's not a stream where you like have to look at the stream like a lot at all. Like nothing is really happening here except for me. But I should figure out a way to like lead the eye better, you know? Maybe this guy is not entirely necessary. Maybe not. But he's still gonna be here. For emotional support. Howdy Kay, how you doing? And Poofball, hi. Time equals work, so 2D shuts up. Oh, okay. What happens at 0? Well, nothing, because we're not gonna reach 0. Also, hi Jaybird, how you doing? Brain soupy for 2D. 2D Fruity's brain soupy. Yes. Visions of soup. Visions of soup. That is such a vibe. Yeah, take care, Bucky. Yeah. Nothing is really happening except for me. I am happening though. I am the moment. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not even entirely sure what that means. It's a good thing I'm given to understand. Also, there's a wild Pewdifly in chat. Today I learned Teiyu's starting a cult. You know what? I'm not gonna question that. I'm just gonna go do my squats. Alright, everyone. We're gonna be doing squats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I can count. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I wonder, would people watch a stream that is just like a person staring at the camera and counting, just consistently counting up? And then, you know, they go to bed, they wake up and the next day, and then they keep counting. Did I walk away and come back to you, find you doing squats? Yeah, that happens. That's how Mr. Beast got started, really. Did I just throw out like the dumbest concept and find out that that's how the most popular YouTuber in the world got started? Life really is stranger than fiction sometimes. Oh god. In other news from today, I was on the toilet and I started thinking, and I had a whole conversation, a whole simulated conversation with you guys, where I realized that I don't know what a scientist is. That is where I'm at. YouTube heavily pushed his content back then because he came from rich. Well, yeah, that also makes sense. Yeah. Hang on. Source Wikipedia. He went viral in 2017 after hit counting to 100,000 video, earned tens of thousands of views in just a few days. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Does that mean I have the gift? Does that mean I should listen to my dumb ideas more? Anyway, I'm gonna look up what a scientist is. What is the definition of a scientist? Scientist definition: a person who is studying or has expert knowledge of one or more of the natural or physical sciences. Oh. Well, okay then. Guess I really am not a scientist then. I don't know, I started thinking if like I am a science communicator. Is that what it's called? A science communicator? And how I don't need to be a scientist, and then I started thinking about like what defines a scientist and why I'm not one, and then I couldn't figure out what defines a scientist. So yeah. Always listen to your dumb ideas. One of them was starting this channel. Look at how many people are happy thanks to it. I thought it was a very smart idea, actually. A person who does the science, yes, a person who commits the science. That is exactly the thought that I went away with. She's like, yeah, F me, am I right? Gladly. I mean, what? Anyway, let's kill this timer. That. I feel like maybe today we'll try like 2020. So I don't know. I'm just in a weird mood. I don't know. I'm just doing things, and it's your problem. It's your problem now. Because you decided to imprint on me. Alright. Let's freaking read. We decided to what now? I don't know. I thought you all think that I'm your mama. like a baby chick. What am I talking about? Let's just start the timer. I'm gonna read a book. We're gonna be reading a book. We're gonna be reading a book called Atomic Habits. Wait, I just realized. Wait. Yeah. Hang on. You can make that a... Can we make that a quote? Nice. Okay. So, yeah, mind you explained that he goes by he and pronouns just minutes ago. That was also the time that It was also the time that I was feeling weird and blamed it on menopause. I think I might have watched too much Game Grumps. Anyway. Okay. I won't answer then. So, just wanted to say, yeah, we're we had a mission. And we're still going to keep having the same mission, basically. Down there, as you can see, current community mission. Number 1, who do you want to be? And number 2, what habits do you have? Didn't expect confusion. Sorry about that. And yeah. Our dear... Hang on. Our dear... Oh god, I'm so bad at names. I'm so sorry. Our dear new friend Super Phoenix actually did their homework, I mean the mission, their very cool mission on the Discord. And yeah, she's streaming right now. They're streaming right now? I don't know. They're streaming right now. And yeah. But yeah, I hope I can thank her in voice later for that. If you haven't seen it yet, set your companion to the cat and go to the desk and play games. Oh, companion to the... Hang on. Companion to cat? Wait, no. Wardrobe. Wardrobe? My companion is part of my wardrobe. Cat. Go back. Activity desk. Gaming. Aww. Cute. That is cute. Is a candle axolotl? I guess. Hi there, Rev. How you doing? Wow. Writing. Let's do this. I guess we have a vote for the candle axolotl. Candle axolotl. Look at this dude. Nope. Blip. Okay. Right, yeah. So, I'm gonna go more in depth on the further mission for next time, later. But basically it's gonna just be basically the same thing. So, y'all who are late to pick up on this, candle axolotl, candle axolotl, candle axolotl, candle axolotl. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing, but yeah, basically candle axolotl, candle axolotl, candle axolotl, candle axolotl, candle axolotl. Was that? I think that was 5. It's Friday. It is Friday. It is very much Friday. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. who do you want to be, what habits do you have, but also in addition to that, like every time you catch yourself like starting one of your habits, just point that out, make it a conscious thing, like, oh yeah, I am reaching for this candy right now and stuff like that. Megan Thee Stallion voice. Axolotl, axolotl. I don't know what her voice sounds like. I just know she's a big old lady. Big lady, big voice. Big strong lady voice. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Start reading. Cause holy crap. Nothing good is coming out of this. To the tune rhythm of a body thong. Her body song. Jesus Christ. Canned axolotl. A canned axolotl. I don't want to see a canned axolotl. That sounds gruesome. All right, y'all. I'll see you in 20 minutes. We're doing co-working now. Let's go. Yeah. I want to stop myself from talking. So let's go. Dear me. Apparently, me being kinda what did I call it? In a weird mood, I guess. And also imbibing caffeine is a dangerous combination. Ah, heck. I didn't. Oopsie daisy. I didn't take notes on a lot of stuff last time. I'm gonna need to leave some space for that in my notebook. This space intentionally left blank. That's a callback. Any signals in chat, y'all? Okay. Ah. Ooh, okay. We have a cheat sheet coming up. Let me put that up on screen for y'all. That sounds very useful. Yes, we're gonna put even more stuff on screen. Okay. Cute. Animals are silly. Mm. Oh my god. Oh no. I got bad news for you guys. It's gonna keep being cursed. Just a little bit. Candle looks a opera? Oh my. That would be quite cursed, wouldn't it? Unless maybe if each of the little twigs on its head held a candle, that would make a kind of candelabra-ish. Okay. police sirens are too potent in combination with this creepy music. Can we find some other... Oh, what about the keyboard typing? That sound of busyness. Sure. I hope these little gasps for air aren't too uncomfortable for anyone. I have some issues with my back and it's making it hard to breathe fully. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's an incredible notebook, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Maybe there is a little bit of a strange disconnect there. That is correct. Let's do that.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Jackie. there's 2 more minutes, oh my. Ah, Spasmo, hi. How you doing? Wait, didn't you just start streaming? Like an hour ago or so? Hi. Just going to learn from a work desk? Okay. You have a good, productive time. Good luck. Oh geez, I think 20 minutes might have been too little. A little stream because I'm still a little bit sick, but I want to do I want to be a guy. I want to be a guy run at least. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Do take care of yourself. All right. 20 minutes. 20 minutes break. I don't feel like I got a lot done. There was. What are you working on? Still Atomic Habits. So, I guess I'll just summarize all of it. A lot of it was just, you know, kind of a narrative leading you through this whole concept. The current chapter is, the second law. You know, last time, we talked about the first law, which is, the first law, which builds up on the first step of the habit loop, which is the cue. You see something, you perceive something in your internal or external environment that is a cue for you to experience a craving, because you learned that it can lead to something that you desire, and then that association got made between the cue and the reward that you might get from it after doing a certain behavior. So yeah, cue leads to craving, leads to behavior, leads to a reward, which leads to association between reward and cue. So in order to create a new good habit, you will want to make the cue as obvious as possible through steps such as, making yourself aware of your current habits, using implementation intentions, so making very specific statements on when and where you will do what, and also using habit stacking to make like little strings of habits that flow naturally into one another, so it's like one big process. And yeah, by designing your environment to make cues of good habits obvious and visible. So reminders of the thing that you want to implement in your life all over the place. Nice and big red buttons. And to break a bad habit, you reduce exposure. Remove the cues of your bad habits from your environment. Just don't remind yourself that it exists. That is, those are the steps involved in, yeah, related to that first step, the cues. Now we're talking about the second law regarding the craving. Hi there, Press F7. How are you doing? How are you doing? So. Yeah, we're gonna be trying to find out how to make a habit that we want to learn irresistible. How it'll be something that we want to crave. Not too bad at all, thank you. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. That sounds pretty good. So, someone made a, series of experiments on birds mostly that let us learn more about motivation and stuff. Like they're herring gulls. Adult herring gulls have a small red dot on their beaks, I'm quoting right now, and Tim Burton noticed that newly hatched chicks would peck this spot whenever they wanted food. Okay, so basically, yeah, that is like the spot that chicks aim for to poke their parents, like, hey, I want the food, give me food. So they have this instinct to peck at that red spot. So he made a little dummy beak, just a terrible approximation of one of their parents' beak that's obviously fake, and gave it to the baby birds, and they were like, oh hell yeah, I'm pecking that shit, you know, pecking that so hard. And with the bigger he made the spot, the more the faster they pecked. And then he made a beak with like 3 red spots, and the chicks were just crazy for it. They were like, oh hell yeah, more spots, let's go. Also really cute little thing. The gray-legged goose apparently has an instinct to roll, you know, it nests on the ground, so sometimes the eggs will roll away and it'll push them back in. But it has an instinct to just push back in any round object it finds around its nest. So you can just give it like a volleyball, and it'll be like, oh yeah, I'm pushing that back in. Give me that shit. That is such a good round object. That belongs in my nest. You know, it's so weird. And yeah, apparently, the brain of, I'm gonna be quoting again, it's like the brain of each animal is preloaded with certain rules for behavior, and when it comes to an exaggerated version of that rule, it lights up like a Christmas tree. Scientists refer to these exaggerated cues as supernormal stimuli. Like you know, like that beak with red dots and stuff like that. Of course, my mind immediately went to like, oh, yeah, like like with drawn porn and stuff, you know? Like tremendous boobies and stuff. Just absolutely enormous ones that are absolutely impractical and don't even look human anymore. It's just like, yeah, oh, that's a good thing. That's a thing I want. You know? That's the stimulus. But it's real big. Yeah. Hatching volleyball seems difficult. Yeah, you have to be really careful about it. They take a lot, like some really specific conditions. Oh, also I just realized, right. I was supposed to change my mic settings back. Going to say, didn't mean to be lewd, but boobs, yes. Indeed. I mean, that is what it is, right? Sounds like lifelike anime, yeah. So, yeah, he goes on to... He does also bring up porn, although more about just like the frequency with which you can find stuff online and stuff. But yeah, he mostly compares it to food. Like, with junk food. Hi there, Dora. With junk food, you know, they're filled with salt and... Ah, Suba, hi! What are you doing? Just finished stream? Congratulations. Suba! Congratulations on finishing your mission. I'm proud of you. Yeah, everyone, for anyone who doesn't know, we have missions going on now on Discord. If you wanna put this stuff into practice and have a community to remind yourself and support you in your efforts to develop good habits and break bad ones, then please come in there and join us in, yeah, and trying to get all this stuff put into practice. To do some exercises, like, you know, making a list of your current habits and inspecting those under the, hi. Tara Raid, hi. Let me give you a shout out. I see. That's why what the giggling was about. Hang on, let me pause the timer.
Also, we can get a lot of prosciutto.
Prosciutto?
Very important for the story. It's very important for the story. I did not grab porn from other people. They just have it in the library.
How could you?
Oh my god, what happened here?
Oh dear. It's that clip, yeah. Oopsie daisy. Hi there everyone, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator, and we're doing a mental health thing right now. Yeah. Yeah, everyone give some love to Tora. She's a dear friend of mine. And yeah. Yeah. Go say hi to her on stream. Yeah. Heather Broken Cell, how are you doing? And Celestia too. Tora 8, let's go.
Hi, lurking for a bit while charging my phone. Happy you're doing well.
Looking for a bit. Oh my god. A dear friend, Chica Doko 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 Costa. Yes. Are you rating out? No. Tora is rating. Tora is the one rating. He's the one rating in. Hang on. I think going to a buffet lets you see a ton of food and eat just what you should. What do you mean? I feel like I forgot the context for that. Okay, F7. See, the thing is, it's... This book... I have a lot of hope for this book. Like, it... because it really looks at changing habits, like, in a very realistic way. In a way that isn't just like, yeah, get these structures implemented in your life, just do it, power through and force yourself. It's just like, nah, like, it's very much, yeah, people, like, willpower is just a short-term solution to a problem. If, like, the people who seem to have the most willpower are just the people who have to use it the least, you know? So just make your environment such that you don't need a lot of willpower to to change your habits. Basically that. So it's really cool. We yeah. I think we're gonna work through this step by step. Like I feel you. I have so many bad habits. Like I made a whole list of just the ones I could think of in like a few minutes, and put them on the Discord. And yeah, I built up a lot of those over like the last few decades that are just kind of, you know, lost decades for me. So yeah, we're gonna be on that journey together, like trying to like climb out of that hole. Hey, if not for time zones, I'd like to join you on the study streams. I have a public speaking project due on Monday. Oh, man, time zones are so difficult. Like, last time I checked, like half the people who follow or watch me are like Americans, so I can't stream too late. But also, like a lot of you are like Australian or Asian and stuff, and it's just man, I don't know. I don't know when to stream. Maybe I should alternate between like early and late. I don't know. What time you're reading is it's almost midnight. That's unfortunate. The Aussie call. Wait, are you Aussie too? Because then you should be in bed. But I mean, I'm glad that you're here, but like you should be in bed. Okay, let's restart the timer. We still have 10 minutes left on the break. Singaporean here, but yeah, yeah, I figured you were Singaporean. Like you seem like you. How many countries are there in Asia where English is one of the first languages? Friday night though, so 2 days off work. Aww. I mean, if you want to spend that time with me, I'm very flattered. I'm sorry, I'm a little off. In Asia, yes. Maybe India? Yeah, India and Singapore. Can't think of any others. Okay, where were we? Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted by a very kind raid that I'm very thankful for? Hello, Langori, how are you doing? My beloved. My beloved. Super normal stimuli. Right. Junk food contains lots of salt, lots of fat, and other stuff, which is, yeah, sugar too, which, you know, used to be quite rare in the environments that, you know, ye olde Homo sapiens or Homo erectus or whatever came before that, Homo erectus, used to live in. Malaysia, Philippines, Cambodia, India, Vietnam, China, Indonesia. Really? Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay. Gonna try to remember that. So, yeah, we developed this instinct that, like, those things are good. We want those things. Eating those things makes us feel good. Now we're in an environment where we can eat like way more of that than we could ever need. But you know, that instinct, instincts don't change quickly. That stuff is just kind of baked into our DNA. It's a lot to remember though, you don't have to. Okay, well, I'll just try. I'll try. So yeah. Primary goal, food. Yeah, it's all like hyper developed like the food that we eat, the processed food that we eat is like super delicately engineered to be the most satisfying to eat, like with the way with mouthfeel, like oral sensation. Did you know that's a thing? Oral sensation? Like French fries with like the golden brown and crunchy outside and the light and smooth inside. Which is apparently a thing called dynamic contrast. Like when you eat something like an Oreo cookie, it also has that crunch and that smoothness and stuff, and you know the outside is a little bit bitter-ish, but the inside is super sweet. So that keeps every bite like really exciting for the brain. Meanwhile, like the most natural food, like kale, is the example he gives, is like, yeah, you're just getting what you're getting. It's just the same thing over and over. So your brain just loses interest and just like, yeah, okay, I got it. it's cool. Don't need more of that. But you can just keep eating chips and stuff forever. So yeah, I haven't gotten very far beyond that yet, but I think that's gonna become very important, this dynamic contrast, like a way to change something about the way we approach a habit that makes it more dynamic and exciting. Why study atomic habits? I mean, the purpose is self-improvement, of course, but it feels like studying for a test for an exam coming up. How so? How does it feel like studying for a test? I mean, I'm just taking notes about it because, like, I want to have this stuff like ready to call up whenever I might need it for like a video essay or something in the future. But for you guys, it's gonna be enough to just, you know, I'm gonna try to compress the most relevant information and convey it to you so you can put that into practice. Although I can't guarantee that I'll actually do a good job at that, but yeah. It also, to be fair, it also just really it really helps to take notes and like tell other people, explain it to other people, because like, man, on Tuesday, I take part in like a self-management group for people with ADHD, and I missed half of it because I didn't keep good track of time, didn't plan ahead, and still had to do a thing before then. So I had to just race there on my bike, and like, so I was totally drained and stuff, and missed half of it, but I could still contribute so hard because it happens that that session was about making habits, about making structure and like all that stuff. And yeah, I had that stuff like so ready in my brain because I've been using it actively, not just like reading like that's a thing, okay, but like when you like actually use the information that you've been passively absorbing, then it becomes active knowledge and you can actually use it and it's gonna stick in your brain. And yeah, that felt really good. I was on fire. Like it's so nice to feel like you actually know stuff. Yeah, it's so cool. Which is weird because slimy jello is sweet but does not feel bad to eat. But slimy not sweet feels super bad to eat. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, you can make a smoothie out of like fruits and stuff, and it's gonna taste amazing. And you can make a smoothie out of a sandwich, and you're not gonna be able to finish it. I don't know what it is about that. I guess it's something. I guess it's just kind of this. I guess you probably associate like certain textures with certain tastes. Cause like, I guess the Jello probably reminds you of like, I don't know, what natural food is there that's like slimy? I have no idea. I guess just fruit, maybe. It kind of end up kind of the same, similar-ish. I don't know. Atomic habits are darn interesting indeed, because it helps understand the reason things are the way they are today. Yeah, that's what makes it so gratifying, right? You're like, oh, yeah, rotting fruit, sweetened but getting off soon. That doesn't sound terribly good, but doing the mission that Teiyu assigned helped me bring awareness to part of my blind spot, actually, so I'm really grateful. Oh, I'm glad. Yay. Okay, nice. Hang on. There's like, less than a minute left, so, hang on. We've become too good at pushing our buttons. Okay, so, yeah, now it gets into like, into media, how media is also like super compressed to push our buttons and stuff. Ah, hi there, Elmir. Slimy foods that are edible. Oh, yeah. No worries. You're here, yeah. You raided with Tora. We're expecting more people to do the mission. I was hoping, but I know that kind of stuff takes a while to really get rolling, so it's okay. But yeah, I hope more people are going to join us eventually. Yeah. All right. What did you get carried away on? Were you really busy with something? Okay, I'm gonna start reading again now. Important mail arrived. Oh no, where is F7? It's still going on. Hang on, let me pause real quick. Mission. The mission starting, so the current mission that you see at the bottom of the screen was kind of supposed to be from Monday to Friday, although I only posted it on Tuesday. So from last study stream to now, but you know, since there's not a lot of time between this study stream and the next, which is probably going to be on Monday again, you know, I'm just gonna make the mission for next study stream to basically just keep doing this thing, the same thing, but like just make yourself really aware when you're doing something. Like try to keep reminding yourself of these habits and then actively point out, like say out loud, like, hey, I'm reaching for this donut. Why am I reaching for this donut? Is this good for me? Or just like noticing it, just like making yourself super aware. Like if you speak it out loud, you're giving it more weight. You're making it like a thing out in the world. It's more concrete and has more reality in your mind, like occupies more space in your mind than just like thinking it. So yeah, getting into that habit, like reinforcing it and make that awareness, building that awareness basically. Building that awareness is gonna be the mission for next time. Yeah. Okay. So if you've missed it for now, it's not gonna be too hard to catch up because it's you're just gonna have to do the same thing and then just, yeah, basically that. Is this part of the Discord that was mentioned earlier? Yes, it's the self-improvement channel. Yeah. Onward. Oh. Right, there is something that I could have still gotten into. Oh well, that's for next time then. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I need to take a pee break. Sorry. Be right back. Okay. Can we do this now? I would really enjoy that. Ugh. Come on, dude. At least get on. Who will make it through unscathed, and who will get pegged?
Beep boop. I'm a robot and I eat batteries instead of normal people food.
That is not correct.
Robots do not consume batteries in the same way people consume food. In fact, robots do not possess digestive systems. Some robots do not even have mouths.
Mental health streamer, yeah. What do I do if I'm emotionally attached to spaghetti? I'll just see if that emotional attachment has like a negative impact on your life, and well, then we can work out the next step. But just because you're emotionally attached to something weird, that doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Sometimes people are just weird, and that's okay. You know?
Even if the problem is koalas. Where's the koalas? They'll get you. You won't even know it. Last thing you see is a shadow dropping on you. And then your throat is sliced in twain.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Rude but valid. Welcome back. Ooh. Smart. Wait a second. Oh. You're so cute.
Evie appears. Evie is extremely important. You know what? Let's go. Oh, it's navy. That's a cool one. Thanks. Okay.
Hello, I'm back. So we got stuff going on. Ah, thanks for the posture check.
Chip. And hydrate.
How y'all doing? You all working on your own stuff? Just vibing? Whew. Okay, so the thing is, you've been creative, nice. For once, no, don't put yourself down like that. I'm just proud that you're being creative. Don't undermine yourself. Hang on. Don't undermine yourself by being like, I never do this, you know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because it's only this one. So it's just saying, you know, of course it would be nicer if you were creative more often, but you know, you should like really celebrate this. Like really make this a you should really celebrate this to you know, I don't know, maybe treat yourself. Be like, hell yeah, look at this cool guy. This cool guy who did something creative and is very cool. This guy deserves some cake. Just that somewhere. Sticker magnets from Eurofurence. Agreed. Cake, yes. There's some good cake. Is the audio too loud? I think the audio might be too loud. Okay. So, dopamine. You might have heard about it. So, experiments with rats regarding dopamine. Researchers blocked the release of dopamine in a rat's brain, and the rat just didn't want to do anything anymore. Didn't eat, didn't have anything, didn't do anything, just died of thirst. RIP. Sorry about that. But what's really interesting is that when they did the same thing to other rats and then gave them sugar to eat, they still liked it. But they, you know, it's not like they lost the ability to experience pleasure, but they just didn't have any motivation to actually do anything. You need to eat. Yes, please do. Make yourself something nice. So that's, yeah, okay. Now looking back at this, I finally get what this is about. That's gonna be relevant. In the meanwhile, when they actually flooded the rats' brains with dopamine, they were doing stuff like crazy. Oh wait, there was a footnote here that I didn't read before. Dopamine is not the only chemical that influences your habits. Every behavior involves multiple brain regions and neurochemicals, and anyone who claims that habits are all about dopamine is skipping over major portions of the process. It is just one of the important role players in habit formation. However, I will single out the dopamine circuit in this chapter because it provides a window into the biological underpinnings of desire, craving, and motivation that are behind every habit. Okay. Crazy! Hi there, Gola. Hang on. Gonna do those sit-ups in a bit. Okay. So, yeah. Behaviors that are highly habit-forming are associated with higher levels of dopamine, of course. And of course, basic habitual behaviors like food, water, etc. But yeah, it's important to note that dopamine is not all about pleasure. You don't just experience pleasure when you... Wait, no, you don't just get a dopamine spike when you experience pleasure, but also when you anticipate pleasure. And yeah, it is the anticipation of a reward, not the fulfillment of it, that gets us to take action. And there's actually a lot more real estate in our brains reserved for the whole process of wanting things than there is for the process of like liking things. Yeah, which might be why why in German we have the saying that's Vorfreude ist die schönste Freude. Oh, that doesn't translate well because Vorfreude is like, it's like pre-joy, right? Pre-joy, like anticipation. Anticipation is the greatest joy. Because yeah, oftentimes it's just the idea of what you might experience is actually nicer than the experience itself. And there's, wait, a dopamine spike. Can I grab that for you, dude? Is that anywhere in these things? Media, images, and figures. That should be in here. There it is. The dopamine spike. The dopamine spike. Let me translate it into anticipation is the greatest patient. Yes. Indeed. Patient. Hi there. Hey there, Infinite. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Hang on. I'm putting a thing here. Where do I put the thing? This thing is too big. But hi. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, thanks, Colin. Everyone goes on to Infinite. Yeah. Also to Golden. Supermarket together, how is it? How is playing Supermarket together? For anyone who doesn't know, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal, striving to become a mental health content creator. We're doing dopamine spikes. Get with it. Yeah. I don't know. Forgot to change the game title. Oh dear. That happens. That happens. Don't worry about that. There's a Geodude in chat, by the way. Geez, y'all won't be able to read this at this size. Dopamine spike. Yeah. Before a habit is learned, dopamine is released when the reward is experienced for the first time. So yeah, before a habit is learned, like you just figured out like, hey, this is nice. So you experience pleasure. And then, yeah. Then you get a dopamine spike. So your brain's like, okay, I'm gonna remember this. Because like, yeah, I forgot to, I kind of brushed over that. Dopamine is strongly related to the ability to learn, to make new memories. Wait, where was it? Motivation, learning, memory, punishment, aversion, and voluntary movement. Dopamine spikes and fighting the cult of Diablos. Yes. Sure. Was playing one day of the supermarket together. Rest time I spent on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. How was it? Did you master the duel? And then yeah, once you make the connection, like, oh, if I do this, I'm gonna get a reward, then you're gonna get a dopamine spike in anticipation of that reward. Yeah. And yeah, when you anticipate a reward but then don't get it, then there's a huge drop. And if you get it late, then it's like, you know, you get an anticipation spike and then it drops like, oh, I didn't get a reward. And then it's like, no, we totally got it. Don't forget about this one. This one still works. we're still in here. Ah, isn't that funny? Finally caught me. Welcome in. I know you. I've seen you around. I don't know exactly where, but I know you. I know you. You're a familiar creature. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Ah, Axie. Right. Hi. Axie drops by every once in a while. Oh, also. Ah, right. Ezen's. Oh, right, Ezen. It's you. It's freaking you. Of course. Bro, it's you. Why is it you? No, I mean. It's you. It's this guy. Bro. It's this guy.
Aza never makes. Thanks, Milu. Let me sing a song
My
for
God,
Milu.
I know too many people. It's him.
Oh wait, Milu's a bitch. She's such a fucking bitch. She thinks I won't make progress, but turns out it's so easy. Milu's a bitch. need to think of better lyrics.
Hey, I that is not canon to Azrael. It's so weird seeing Azrael say stuff like that. Oh, thank you for the biggie. I'm all like, hey, it's this guy, and then you're like that. I promise, Ez is a great guy. Man, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I couldn't place you, even though I rated you once. Your rep, oh no. Your rep is in safe hands. Bad example. Don't have my hand tracking on. Hang on. It's in safe hands. It's safe hands. What up? Ah, dear. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, I missed a bunch of stuff. Dopamine spikes fighting the Diablo skull. Yes, it is. Spipamine doke. Yes, that's the spipamine doke. Sometimes seeing other random people decks and wasting time to watch them is just frustrating. Nah. Sorry, it was frustrating. If I make enough eminence of Shadows reference to two pictures, hopefully will convince you to watch it. I don't know, man. I'm not sure it's my kind of thing. Thank you for the lurk, dude. Even Spaz is here. Yeah, look at that Spaz. Okay, got up. Got a good message from a friend. Oh, nice. I'm glad that was good. Seems to have meant a lot to you, so yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Where was I? We're doing a study stream here. Yeah. Scientists refer to this difference between wanting and liking. Yeah. Wanting and liking are different things. We want a lot of things. Wanting is just takes more presence in your brain than the liking itself. Desire. Yeah. Desire is the engine that drives behavior. Little quote there. So we need an expectation of a rewarding experience to motivate us to do a thing. There needs to be an expectation of something cool. And in order to do that, we'll use a strategy called temptation bundling. Ooh. It's not that exciting actually. It's actually pretty pretty normal, but you know, where it's like, you know, you'll see. Basically, it's that thing. Although this example is very cool. Ronan Byrne, an electrical engineering student in likes watching Netflix, but also wanted to exercise more often. So he connected his stationary bike and his laptop and television and hacked all this stuff together so that he can only watch Netflix if he's going at a certain speed on that bike. And if he slows down for too long, it pauses. Which is pretty damn genius. Wanting is one thing, but getting like, I don't know how to read that. Have some drip coffee. Nice. So yeah, it's that kind of thing where you connect something you already like to do, Netflix and bike, indeed, and connect something you already like to do with something that you need to do. Also, ABC, the TV station, apparently had a pretty successful campaign called TGIT, like Thank God It's Thursday, where they're like, we're sending we're broadcasting Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder, and encouraged viewers to make popcorn, drink red wine, and enjoy the evening. So they combine something that they needed their viewers to do, as in watch their shows, with something that those viewers already wanted to do, which is drink wine and eat popcorn. And eventually people started associating that, you know, watching ABC with it, and eventually 8 p.m. on Thursday just started meaning relaxation and entertainment to them. The reward gets associated with the cue, and the habit of turning on the television becomes more attractive. That is, yeah, that was a quote again. So, yeah, you can even combine that with the habit stacking from earlier, which is also just another really cool way to say, like, you just make a habit of attaching one habit to a habit you already have to make it flow together and just make it one big habit instead of a whole bunch that you need to keep in your keep straight in your head. And yeah, the idea is that if you do something like I don't know, After I pull out my phone, I will do 10 burpees. And after I do 10 burpees, I will check Facebook. Or something, I don't know. Eventually, if you keep repeating a thing that you don't like doing, followed immediately by a thing that you enjoy doing, the thing that you don't enjoy doing will become associated with the anticipation of the reward of the thing that you like doing. And you'll come to actually enjoy the process, and you'll actually start looking forward to doing that thing that you don't like doing, because it means that you get to do the other thing. And you know, as we learned, the anticipation is the strongest patient. Is the biggest patient. So yeah, that's basically it. All right, onward. Already halfway through. This guy is so charming. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. Asterisk. Footnote. I'm so happy I was able to fit a Game of Thrones reference into this book. Freaking nerd. Hang on. I just got distracted by a thought. What is going on here? Eh? Oh, okay, fair enough. All right. Fair enough. I'm feeling so grateful to this guy right now. You'll see why. Hi there, Daddy. Thank you for the lurk.
Sorry, right today. Hi. Rabbit Stampede. Hang on. Hang on. Gotta pause. Gotta pause. How you doing? Bouncing peacefully and respectfully. So mindful, so demure. I'll give you a shout out.
No, timing. I can do this. I can't do this.
Pom 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 the pom 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 pom. Yeah. How was your art? What were you doing? What were you up to? For anyone who doesn't know, this is Teiyu, your emotional support animal. I'm striving to become a mental health content creator. We're trying to live our best lives by working for it. Did full artwork today. Oh, what did you draw? What was the artwork? Yeah. Also, if you need to do some self-care after a long stream, then please do go ahead and do that. You don't need to stick around for me. I will take good care of you folks, including Aurelian. Welcome in. Thank you for coming with the raid. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, my brain is already deteriorating for today. Some Pokemon's doing a prank on another one. Ah, I see. All right.
Right. Well, wow. Sorry, it's hard to switch gears. Yeah, I'm gonna keep reading this chapter for 5 more minutes, and then I can tell you a lot more about how to change your habits. And to start my session, no worries, no worries. That's a disturbance I will gladly accept. But you know what? I will just go ahead and already, in anticipation of what I have to tell you, share my Discord link. You'll see why. But yeah, thank you for coming, and I'll talk to you again in a few minutes. Whoop. Oopsie daisy. Thank you for the lurk. Tandem also appears in chat. Hang on. Oh. A waxolotl? I think that might actually be what it's called, yeah. Holy crap. So, hello there. Now, y'all. This next chapter is about the role of family and friends in shaping your habits. And it's interesting. So it starts with a little story about a Hungarian main, yes, someone who mains the Hungarian. It's a very powerful class. Hang on, let me take a sip. A Hungarian man. Thank you. A Hungarian man called Laszlo Polgar was such a strong believer in any Hungarian mains in chat, yo. Such a strong believer in hard work, as opposed to innate talent, that he started courting a woman named Clara, just to because he had a goal to make his children into geniuses. And he needed someone, he needed a wife who would be on board with that. And so they just did that. They just went on their mission to create like anime protagonists, and they did. They were like, you know what? Chess seems like a good idea. We're gonna raise a bunch of chess prodigies, and they did. They homeschooled their kids and filled their house with chess books and pictures of famous chess players, play against each other and hold chess tournaments and compete in tournaments and whatnot. And yeah, their whole lives were dedicated to chess. And yeah, they had 3 daughters, and they all went on to be grandmasters and like world champions and whatnot, at like the youngest ages ever recorded, etc. And yeah, also, and you know, they didn't hate it. It wasn't like they were totally abused or anything for that goal, at least according to this telling of that story, as far as you know. as far as we all know, they had a great time. They just grew up in an environment where playing chess is just the thing that you do. So they immediately picked it up. But we're like, okay, this is life. This is how life works. So this is what I'm gonna have to try my brain to do. You know, it's that impressionable age where you just, you know, babies are super good at observing stuff. By the way, welcome back. There we go. Different mic settings. And yeah, like, isn't a very interesting quote. Well, first of all, Zeno! Hi there, how you doing? Love you too. Humans are herd animals. Daijoubu. Daijoubu. Daijoubu desu. Yeah. Like, yeah, the Game of Thrones quote, the lone wolf dies but the pack survives. You know, it's been evolutionarily one of the things that allowed humans to survive, is that we stuck together. So yeah, being a team player was an evolutionary advantage. Yeah, so we don't choose our earliest habits, we imitate them. That is a cool thing. Your stream was delayed. ちょっと待って、おいおいおい。ちょっと待ってください。Yeah. Which... What? Oh. Look at that. We do have a Hungarian main. Tadaima. Okari. That's what it was. Okari nasai. Goshujin-sama. Never mind. The Hungarian man is don't worry about it. Coming to the bit. One of our evolutionary advantages is that we stuck together. Super glue is advantageous. Yes, yes. Mate Teiyu, no. I mean, actually I did do a mate stream once. It's gonna be a lot more difficult in 3D. Where the heck was I? Right. Herd animals. Don't hurt animals. I mean, I would be an adorable mate, yes. Actually, there's photographic evidence. Hang on. There is photographic evidence of me being a cute maid. Let me just bring that up. Why not? Oh my gosh. Someone's been drawing boobs. But that's not what we're looking at right now. We are looking at... Where is it? Where is it? It's been quite a while. Is it this far back? I think it might be. Yes, there it is. Oh, there we go. And there we are. Come on, where is it? No, not like this. How do I... There we are. There's your Teiyu. There's your mate Teiyu. For your viewing pleasure. Drawn by my lovely friend. Aria, also known as Platypuff, also known as Puffyco. Put the link in. I put the link in chat. I guess I'll just leave this here for now. Why not? So. I guess that's no surprise that Pompona's dress is made too. Yeah. Where was I? Right. Yeah, children, especially as children, we just look around and just get an idea of what we assume the world works like, you know? Just observing the behavior of everyone around us and try to imitate them because we figure, yeah, it's like, especially our parents, they must know what they're doing. So, yeah, and also like the rest of our culture, we just kind of tend to imitate, even unconsciously, like what people around us do. Yeah, it's just a natural instinct to want to fit in because, you know, like I said, it's an evolutionary thing. It's an instinct. And yeah, if you grow up in a family where playing chess is rewarded and it just seems like the thing to do, then playing chess just seems like the thing to do, you know? You're gonna want to do it. And it's not even, probably not even going to be stressful. Probably. Of course, there's always going to be like, you know, exceptions. Like if someone grows up with like a brain that like really doesn't gel with that kind of thing, then it's gonna be hard, of course. And they're gonna feel terrible. Like, that's not from the book, that's just me saying things. There's a Valplum in chat, by the way. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. We imitate especially the habits of three particular groups. The people who are close to us, and the larger consensus of like a group, the many basically, and the powerful, the people of status, who we perceive to have power. And yeah, each group offers an opportunity to leverage the second law of behavior change and make our habits more attractive. Oh, nice. So, yeah, it's not just our physical environment that we can leverage to influence our behavior, but also a social one. Yeah, the closer we are to someone, the more likely we are to imitate their habits. Like, there was a study that found that a person's chances of becoming obese increased by 57% if they had a friend who became obese. And yeah, if one person in a relationship lost weight, then there's a third of the time the other person will also lose weight. And yeah, also very cool, kind of goes hard sentence. Of course, peer pressure is bad only if you're surrounded by bad influences. And see, this is why I'm so grateful right now, because I can only direct y'all again to my Discord. Where I'm trying to get the ball rolling on us working on our habits together to become the people we really want to be. Yeah. I'm gonna be trying to, you know, to stop being to stop being someone with a lot of regrets. Someone who just kind of goes through life on autopilot and feels terrified by the passage of time because I feel like I've wasted my entire life, and become someone who I can be proud of. Become someone reliable and cool and strong and yeah. Someone who does cool things. And yeah, I'd like y'all to join me on that. And yeah, apparently that if you do join us on that, the more people we are going to be, the more effective it's going to be, because you'll find like a little family in that group of us who are working on ourselves. It'll be just the thing we do. So yeah. Hey, toxic shrimp. Toxic shrimp. Toxic shrimp. There we are. How are you doing? Yeah. One of the most effective things you can do to build better habits is to join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. Little quote there. Like, if you wanna, like, heard about joining a journey? Yes. The journey of self-improvement. I'm okay too. I have some ailments, but I'm powering through because I'm a cool dude who does cool things. Yeah, that's me, Mr. Cool Guy. Yeah. Yes. Indeed. Yeah. Like, have you ever seen or read Mob Psycho 100? Because that's what happens in there. Mobu, he wants to improve himself, and so he joins the Body Improvement Club. I don't read lol, fair enough. What was I? Yeah. And yeah, he wants to yeah. He just joins that group and he wants to improve himself, and they encourage him to improve himself, and he does. So yeah, to improve, well, especially his body, but yeah, he wants to become a very well-rounded person. So he doesn't want to just rely on that one thing that everyone says is like super special. He wants to yeah, be a well-rounded person who has like more going on for him than just like being cool at one thing. That's his goal, and to strive for that, he joined the right environment for him, the right social environment. And an even better way, I don't know if it's just me, but your voice makes me want to listen to everything. Aw. Well, that's very flattering. I'm glad. So, check this out. An even better way to make these habits that you want to form more attractive is to not just join a culture, like, you know, a group where the behavior that you want to develop is already the norm, but it works even better if they are also people you already have something in common with. So like a good example of that is a company called Nerd Fitness, or like there's a HoloFit, you know. A group of HoloLive fans who want to get mad gains and stuff. Because like if you just like run into your local gym as like a frail ass nerd or something, you're gonna feel out of place and it's gonna be embarrassing. But if you're surrounded by other nerds The answer is like, okay, yeah, well, there's a bunch of other people like that. I can be like that. That's cool. It's gonna make it a lot easier. Yeah, nothing sustains motivation better than belonging to the tribe, it says here. It transforms a personal quest into a shared one. Yeah, this is what's really interesting about this one. Like we talked earlier about how the motivation has to come from within. It has to come from your identity. It's not enough to just say, hey, I want this thing. That's not going to be sustainable. Rather than just having a goal, you should be like, I want to become a person who would... I want to become the kind of person who would attain that goal. And if you tie it to your identity, then it'll become self-motivated. And yeah, this strengthens that identity aspect by turning it into not just a singular quest of your own, but into something that also connects you with others. And yeah, connection, that word should have been mentioned like a whole bunch before, because that is the big old deal. That is the big deal. Humans crave connection. That is why we are all here right now. Right? Because, yeah, because we want to feel connected somehow. And sometimes we can't get like the direct connection with, oh my god, I've been talking a bunch. Hang on, let me pause this. Sometimes we can't just have people directly around us and be constantly in a conversation with like our best friends or something, so we're hanging out in a stream, like, getting yelled at by a weird fuzzy creature. Jenny, I wish you luck in your endeavor to make yourself into who you want to be. Just take care not to be too hard on yourself whenever things aren't going your way. I don't know if you're liable to do so, but I definitely am. So I thought I'd just drop that just in case. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yo, here for connection apparently. Fuzzy creature where is right here. Right here. Here's a fuzzy creature. Here's a fuzzy creature. There's a floofy creature. Here's a floofy creature. Hello. Hi Moa, how are you doing? Wait, fuzzy creep here. Here's a fuzzy creature. I'm fluffy. Oh, right. I'm fluffy. And I see. And for contrast, this
Lovely people.
This is what a floofy creature looks like.
Did someone say Jack? Jack is here? Not in my butt form. Please, Jack, don't look. No.
In the butt form.
It's not happening. No, please.
Perfect.
No, lie to me. It's not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening.
No.
Get
Welcome in.
Oh. Hi, I'm making art. Hello, you want to see some art? And I need to thank the person who just donated.
Moa's proudest moment. She is a cute butt. But yeah, Reverie, thank you so much. Yeah, oh my god, I totally forgot to do my sit-ups earlier, so now I have to do sit-ups and push-ups. Yeah. Y'all, definitely top 5 butts on Twitch. For my money, absolutely. Where the heck was I? I was saying a thing. Reverie. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's good to have that reminder. It's good to have that reminder not to be too hard on myself. But I think I'm getting pretty okay about it. About not being too hard on myself. Mostly. You don't. Fun. Okay, hang on. We gotta finish discussing this chapter. Right. Yeah. Finding your tribe who engage in the thing that you want to do, in being the thing that you want to be, makes it into a shared experience, into a shared journey. And that reinforces your personal identity and makes it even stronger. Yeah. So yeah, I can only encourage you to join me on this. On our mission. Our mission for self-improvement. Now, we also tend to imitate the many. So basically, yeah, there's a bunch of experiments about, like, you know, they would have some tests like, hey, look at this line. Okay, now look at these lines. Which lines are the same length as that other one? And then paid actors would at first agree on the correct one, and then they would start agreeing on the wrong one. And the more other people were in the room giving the wrong answer, the more people would start like second guessing themselves and just going with what they assume must be the wrong answer. Well, rather what they think is the wrong answer, but assume must be the right one because so many people are saying it is the right one. And yeah, usually that's a smart strategy. Like, there is evidence in numbers, but yeah, it can also come at a cost. Like, sometimes we interesting thing about chimps, I like it when we get an example from outside of our group. Yeah, there was a study that if a chimpanzee learns a very effective way to crack nuts as a member of one group and then switches to a new group who use a less effective method, then they'll avoid using the better method because they don't want to stick out, you know. They just want to blend in. And yeah, most of the time it'll will prefer to be also, this also kind of goes hard. Most days we'd rather be wrong with the crowd than be right by ourselves. Like, we can, it's our natural instinct to want to get along with others and fit in. It's possible to override this, like, but it takes some effort. From of course, this can be different for different people. Like, I know I grew up in a way where I was never around enough people to really experience social pressure in that kind of sense. But also I can tell that I miss it, you know? I can tell that I miss belonging to a group where I would feel like I even have enough pressure to be pressured into anything, you know? I don't know. I was always just an outsider and didn't manage enough to fit in, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My brain is already deteriorating. I can feel it. I hope that makes sense. I managed to win an auction for a bass clarinet yesterday. Well, goddamn, good job. I'm proud of you, or rather, I'm glad for you. It's cool. So you're gonna play the bass clarinet. Oh yeah, VTubers don't have a lot of butt, do they? Huh. True. I think I'm reading a book you have read a while ago. Oh? Which one? I bet I can get there too someday. Nice. I hope. Yeah, you will. Just, you know, that's something you can train. That's a habit. Probably. Is that a habit you can use this technique on? I think so. it's all about just, I don't know, I guess that's a very much a cognitive thing, but you can apply the same framework to it. It's more of a therapy thing than just a like habit thing, but it does help. You can make a habit out of like, you know, you can unteach traits like that, but it probably takes some guidance. Adult children of emotionally immature parents, really? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Oh, that was a fermentis. I guess my natural instinct is broken. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not like this necessarily applies to like our culture as we tend to think of it. Like, I've never fit into my culture on a broader scale, but I keep seeking out communities, and then within those smaller communities where I feel kind of comfortable, I will, you know, you naturally start kind of adapting behavior that fits in. Like, not like actively, oh, I need to not stop doing this, or I need to start doing that necessarily. Like, I don't think most people think about it actively in that way, but just naturally you'll be like, oh yeah, that's a funny meme, I'll use that meme, I'll insert that into my vocabulary, and because it makes people laugh, and I like it when the people laugh because of me, because then that means they like me and I want to be liked by these people, and you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I recognize this. I tuned down my English pronunciation in English class or when I talk to my Polish coworkers, but also on a one-to-one level, I modulate my voice to match that of whoever I'm talking to, and it takes real effort to talk like me instead. Yeah, exactly. Especially the more you like the other person, the more you'll mirror them. Or if you're just like a very open person, someone very open to that kind of influence. Yeah, I already play soprano clarinet, the one most people know, and bass clarinet is played the same way. Oh, so you're expanding your palette. Interesting. I was doing a lot of non-fiction reading about things that could help me in life, and when I read this book, I was like, I feel like I heard Teiyu speak of this. Yes, good. Well, I hope it helps you out. It can be a very powerful book, yeah. Adult children of emotionally immature parents, like that can really get you places. Yeah, I read that during a very important time in my life when I was at the clinic. It cleared up some things and made me reach out to my mother and clear up things even more and stuff like that, you know? So yeah. Yeah, can really recommend. Like, Bish list. Not very far, but things are making sense. Like, it's, you know, it's one of those books that repeats things a lot, but I mean, that's just part of it, you know? You have to repeat these things so they stick and stuff, and, you know, repeat them in lots of different ways to make sure that it really, like, you know, the point is really driven home and doesn't just like putter out halfway through. Eventually I want to get some recording equipment and sound editing software so I can make clarinet covers of various songs. Oh. Ooh. What kind of songs do you want to make covers of? Okay, we're almost done. And we imitate the powerful, which only makes sense, right? Like, it's just another one of those evolutionary advantages. Like, once you are part of a group, if you are in a position of power or respect or something, then, yeah, people will look up to you, you'll get respect, you'll get resources, you get more likely to get a mate and stuff like that. So yeah. Another cool line. Once we fit in, we start looking for ways to stand out. Yeah. We imitate people we envy because we want to have the same things they have. So if we associate the behavior of powerful people with having those things that we want to have, then that behavior is going to be very attractive to us. Yeah. And also, yeah, we also are motivated to avoid behavior that would lower our status. So, you know, we take care of our gardens and stuff. Assuming we have gardens, you know, just work with me here. Just an example. Because we don't want to be looked down upon by the rest of the neighborhood. Probably. Assuming we care about the neighborhood. Or we like clean up when our mom comes to visit because we don't want to be judged by her. And yeah, all that sort of stuff. So yeah. And now I once again need to pee. Hi there, Zavi. Sorry to run just as you arrive, but yeah, I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes, and then once I'm back from toilet, I'll also do the sit-ups and the push-ups that I still owe Golan. Be right back.
Mein Gott, Leute. Meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt zocke ich Fortnite und trinke Cola. Yippie.
Yippee! Wholesome stuff again, Papa. Yeah. Do all that. Wait, good. There we go. It is beautiful. Now all I have to do is not fall. I'm vengeance. I'm vengeance. Search without speed and... Oh, come on! Don't give it to me. Don't hand it to me like that. Man. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This game. It's fine. What is behind here? Love and affection? I don't know. Your hand? What? What are you asking about? More fur, I guess. What they cover on screen? Oh, right. Right, that makes more sense. It's skull is to feet and float. Skull is to feet and float. It's a goat! It's a goat! It's a goat!
Fortunately.
Oop. Yeah. Aw, god damn it. At least we got an upskirt shot. It was unfortunate spawn times. Ah. Well then. Thank you. that was just out of rage. That was murderous. Yeah, I think. Not for any other reasons. God damn it. Shut up. God damn it. Shiny, what's her name? God damn it.
7, 8,
I'm just...
9, 10.
Hi, Christy. How are you doing? Do all that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
There we go.
6,
It's
7,
beautiful.
8,
All I have to do is not bother.
10, 11, 12.
Mental health streamer, yeah. What do I do if I'm emotionally attached to spaghetti? I don't know, just see if that emotional attachment
I'm glad
has like a negative impact on your life, and well, then we can work out the next step.
Okay, this image can go now. I think. Where is it? There we are. I don't know. There might still be some some useful information in there. Like, I think, you know, I think even if hang on. Blah. Okay. I think everyone could use therapy. And I think there are very few parents who did everything right. So I think there's probably always something to be learned from a book like Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. Ooh, okay. There's a Durand in chat. And yeah, let's go. Last little bit of studying to go before the end. Let's go. 20 minutes. Whew, talk to you then. The promise of getting everyone immediate access to therapy, I don't think that would be realistic, but it would be amazing. Spasmo, you're so cute. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Just chilling, nice. Just promising it, yeah. I mean, I guess some people might be pretty easily influenced if you present it well enough.
Mhm. Next mission. It's gonna be probably Monday, maybe Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. It's not entirely clear because, like, I'm doing a stream on Sunday, so 2 streams on two consecutive days might be a little bit much. Mm-hmm. Okay. Could you, Suba, could you bring that up again later? Would you be able to check on me when you wake up on Monday? Oh, sure. Just remind me again. I will have forgotten by then, but like if you remind me, then yeah, I can do that. Aww. Salvi. That is so sweet. Aww. I'm glad you have such a loving partner. Nice. Aw, less nice. Hey Salty, I'm checking out another stream. I might come back afterwards in case I don't have a nice evening. Okay, take care. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, well then. Welcome back. Things were that bad. Mm. Oh. Fair enough, yeah.
Oh shit.
Look at that. Now, I'm almost done with this chapter, so I'm just gonna do that. And then we'll be done for today. I found my big ball of yarn. Oh my god, I'm so glad. Cat needs satisfied. Okay. My ball looks deformed, methinks. Oh no! I'm terribly sorry to hear about your ball situation. Anyway. Alright. Yeah. Chapter 10. How to find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Sorry to hear about your cat slept on your ball situation. We need to find a study playlist like this. I mean, well, this one is part of the game. I don't know if it's publicly available. I might have to go Spotify. Yeah, it might be public. Probably. Yeah, there's a lot like them. That's true. That's true. Okay, so starts with an anecdote, of course, about someone who stopped smoking. Well, basically it's just about a book, Alan Carr's Easy Way to Stop Smoking, which is basically, yeah, that whole book basically reframes smoking with phrases like, stop lying to yourself, you know you don't actually want to smoke, you know you don't really enjoy this. You think you're quitting something, but you're not quitting anything because cigarettes do nothing for you. You think smoking is something you need to do to be social, but it's not. You can be social without smoking at all. You think smoking is about relieving stress, but it's not. Smoking does not relieve your nerves, it destroys them. Yeah. And, They just repeats phrases like that. And yeah, get it clearly into your mind. You're losing nothing and you're making marvelous positive gains not only in health, energy and money, but also in confidence, self-respect, freedom, and most important of all, in the length and quality of your future life. Yeah. And that's what this is all about. It's about making bad habits unattractive. Which sounds really simplistic, like just change your mind and you can quit smoking, but like there's something to it. Okay, now step back. Hello, hi Briley, how are you doing? So step back. Where cravings come from? Every behavior that you have has a cute joy of Fluffy. I was wondering what that was. I was wondering if something was wrong because you just said hello, like just regular old hello. Yeah, every behavior has an underlying deeper motive. Like, if you're, I don't know, eating a donut, then if someone asks you like, why are you eating that donut? You're not gonna answer, because I need to eat to survive. Because like, that's not, you know, that's not the craving that was behind it. You're not like, I need to survive, give me this donut. But deep down, hang on. Different mic settings again. Deep down, always nice to see you too, yeah. Deep down, that is the underlying motive. Your deepest lizard brain instincts say, I need to eat to survive. And that craving to eat a donut is a specific manifestation of that underlying motive, which, you know, which is also reinforced by, you know, donut has lots of sugar and fat, and those used to be like really rare resources, so it feels really rewarding. And yeah. I eat donuts because sugar, icing, and dough makes me feel good. Doesn't mean it's healthy for me, yeah. It's reinforced because, you know, you get a reward out of it, yeah. Sugar, yeah. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of deep underlying motives that are behind a lot of vices that we might have, like conserving energy, you know, that's a big one with like depression. Like, I don't think laziness is real, or at the very least it's not common. When you just can't bring yourself to do something, oftentimes it's just you know, conserving energy is actually one of the like deepest underlying motives, like evolutionarily speaking, because like every animal, you know, in a world where every animal was just running on overdrive, like if every animal had just this crazy metabolism that turned it super strong and just made it huge and stuff, like they would need so much energy, there would be nothing left, right? Instead, like you cats sleep a lot, in part because like you know, apex predators like lions and stuff, they don't have unlimited resources. Like, there's only so many easy kills they can get. So they need to sleep a lot. Sugar Crash, I had a Sugar Crash once, that's how I confessed. Yeah, but laziness is basically just no motivation, right? Or a motivation to conserve energy. And yeah, obtaining food and water, finding love and reproducing, connecting and bonding with others, winning social acceptance and approval, reducing uncertainty, achieving status and prestige. Getting a sense of control was also one that was involved in like an earlier example about chewing your nails. Yeah, I think that's also a motivation behind people trolling, like people who feel like they need, like they want more control in life because they don't feel like they have enough in their day-to-day life, go out of their way to try and make others miserable because it shows them like, yeah, I have an effect. And also I'm getting one over on people I might actually even be envious of because they seem to be having fun, so I'm gonna ruin their fun. You're the second person I've heard say that laziness isn't what it's made out to be. Thank you for saying it. Makes me feel a bit less guilty. I'm glad. I'm glad to help you with that. Yeah. There's always reasons for this stuff. And yeah, that's what this is about. To figure out like what is behind like that thing. Like, you know, actually depression might not be the best example for conserving energy. That's part of it. But depression often makes you not want to do things because, more importantly, yeah, it reduces uncertainty. Yeah, that is, I think, a huge one regarding laziness. Like, I feel like I wasted the last basically 2 decades of my life. And it was all because, like, I don't know, everything is kind of stressful, everything is kind of overwhelming. I'm just gonna spend my entire life just watching like Let's Plays and stuff like that. Cause, you know, nothing can hurt me there. So, yeah, it's not great. It kind of had some real bad effects in the long run, but behind that craving was just a very understandable fear of uncertainty, of stress, of, you know, bad things happening. Would trolls go into crisis if you told them that their trolling is a sign of them not having the self-control to not be an asshole? Or if you told, or not if you told them, or if they actually realized? Yeah, but of course, yeah, there's defense mechanisms against having realizations like that, you know? That's another one of those underlying cravings, is not cravings, but like underlying motives, is to have an like, what was it called? Like an equilibrium regarding identity? Hang on, what is it called? Identity equilibrium? No, that's not what it is. Identity homeostasis is also not it. I don't know. Like yeah, basically you want to have a clear idea of who you are and what the world is and how you fit into it. And so you seek out stuff that confirms that. And you have like internal mechanisms to block out stuff that denies that, because otherwise that's like real stressful. Because yeah, it's because your identity and your idea of the world and everything is basically the basis of all your decision making. So if you have to reconsider all that, then it's like you know, oh god, I gotta relearn everything. Oh shit. So yeah, it's not easy. Laziness can be hard to decipher fully because it's not a root emotion. It's something that completely depends on the reasoning of the individual. Yeah. confirmation bias, cognitive dissonance, something like that. I don't know, those are only ones that come to mind. Yeah, confirmation bias is the thing that confirms your current beliefs, and cognitive dissonance is what you experience when something contradicts it. Yeah. Right. So, yeah. Finding love and reproducing. Hang on. I went a step too far. Yeah. Habit forming stuff latches onto that primal urge. For example, Tinder is latches onto your urge to find love and reproduce. Facebook is all about connecting and bonding with others. Instagram is about winning social acceptance and approval. Video games might be about status and prestige, or about reducing uncertainty, or about other stuff. Yet these are the examples he gave. And yeah. Okay, but the interesting part is, there are many different ways to address the same underlying motive. Like, one person might have learned to reduce stress by smoking a cigarette, but another person has another way to do that. Yeah, one person learns to ease their anxiety by going for a run, for example. Once you associate a solution with a problem you need to solve, you keep coming back to it. Yeah. And habits are all about association. Your brain is constantly absorbing information and also running simulations about what you can do and what that behavior would do, based on your previous experiences. Like, some silly examples, but they really drive the point home. Like, you notice that the stove is hot. Prediction: if I touch it, I'll get burned, so I should avoid touching it. That is a thing that happens in your brain. You see that it's hot, and you're like, yeah. Like, there's a process in your brain that says, do not touch the thing, because that will hurt. We've been there. We've experienced this. So that is going to influence your decision making. Like, you're gonna move in a way where you stay away from the stove itself. You see the traffic light turn green. Prediction: if I step on the gas, I'll make it safely through the intersection and get closer to my destination, so I should step on the gas. Gas, gotta step on the gas. Da-da-da-da. And yeah, it seems silly to put it out like that. Like, obviously you're in the process of driving, so... But yeah, that is what's happening. Like, you're constantly making that thought process of like, yeah, I need to be doing this thing in order to get to the result. And you're predicting that, like, if you do this thing, like stepping on the gas, the car will go forward. Because it's always done that. And if I go forward with my car and turn at the appropriate places, then eventually I will get to the place where I want to be. Imagine. You see a cue, categorize it based on past experience, and determine the appropriate response. And yeah, that all obviously happens instantly, but still, yeah. Every action is preceded by a prediction. Most of the time, your life feels reactive, but is actually predictive. So yeah, you're constantly making predictions and acting on that behavior. But in another way, to put it another way, that means that our behavior depends on our interpretation of our reality rather than reality itself. So the thing about the cigarettes says, like, one person might smell a cigarette and feel an urge to smoke because they associate it with good things, but another person is repulsed by it because it's fucking cigarette smoke. It's disgusting. So Yeah. Yeah. Predictions lead to feelings. Yeah, this is an interesting example. Like imagine this. You're you go take nap. Me go lucky. Thank you for lucky. I hope you have a good nap. Ah, hello Wolf. How are you doing? Okay, like example. You are feeling the temperature in your room right now, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Like, there's parts of your body that are in charge of feeling that right now. Hyrule, yes. But you'll probably not consciously notice it, unless, for example, the temperature just drops like a whole bunch, and then there's something inside of you that says, if I don't put on something more right now, like get a nice blanket or put on more layers or something, I'm gonna suffer. I don't want that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put on some more stuff and make myself more nice and cozy warm. So basically, every action is motivated by wanting to feel different. A craving is the sense that something is missing. It is the desire to change your internal state. When the temperature falls, there is a gap between what your body is currently sensing and what it wants to be sensing. This gap between your current state and your desired state provides a reason to act. There's a nice little Groot there. Desire is the difference between where you are now and where you want to be in the future. Yeah, every single tiniest action is motivated by you wanting to feel just a little bit different. Every time you shift in your seat, there's something that says like, yeah, don't like this. Let's do that different. It's shift a little bit. And yeah, that's what I keep telling y'all. Emotions are what are basically there in order to tell you what you want to do. Thanks for that, Pat. Like if when someone's ability to feel emotions is impaired, they actually lose the ability to make decisions, because they have no way to know like how they feel about something, what they want to be doing. Basically, like happiness is the thing that says like, yeah, this is good. I want more of this. We can just keep cruising like this for a while, and like we want to get back to this state as soon as possible when we don't feel it anymore. And you know, then all the other emotions that we consider negative are basically just okay. This is we don't like what is going on right now. Here's a suggestion for the kind of way we'd like to go about finding that more positive state again, that state we want to be in, such as running away or fighting or finding support from others or something else. So yeah, I'm gonna quote a little paragraph again. To summarize, the specific cravings you feel and habits you perform are really an attempt to address your fundamental underlying motives. Whenever a habit successfully addresses a motive, you develop a craving to do it again. In time, you learn to predict that checking social media will help you feel loved, or that watching YouTube will allow you to forget your fears. Habits are attractive when we associate them with positive feelings, and we can use this insight to our advantage rather than our detriment. So, how to reprogram your brain to enjoy hard habits? Well, it feels really underwhelming, but it's just about shifting your perspective on it. Yeah, for example, if you say you have to wake up early for work, you have to make another sales call for your business, you have to cook dinner for your family, then if instead of saying that, you said like you get to wake up early for work, you get to make another sales call, you get to cook dinner for your family, then it shifts the way you look at it, which at first seems pretty hokey, but like there's something there. Like interesting story here about a man using a wheelchair who was asked if it was difficult being confined, and he responded like, no, I'm not confined to my wheelchair, I'm liberated by this wheelchair. If it wasn't for my wheelchair, I would be bedbound. You know, he just had a different perspective on it, just an optimistic one. Like you didn't see it as like, no, my life is suffering and I could only get her out on a wheelchair. Or like, no, my life would be pretty raw if I could only like lie around in bed. But like, hey, I got this wheelchair. Like, look at this. This is awesome. There's a belly button chat. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Oh, it is. Hi there. How are you doing? And now, some more better examples, like exercise. If you say like, I need to go run in the morning, you could say like, time to build some endurance and get fast, like Sonic. Yeah. Finance, saving money. If you think of saving money as like limiting yourself, you could instead think of it as like increasing your future spending power. Meditation can be frustrating because like you keep getting distracted, but then like, hey, each distraction is just another challenge. Each distraction is just another way for me to hone my meditation craft, to get back to feeling my breath. Every time there's a thought passing through my brain, I just let it pass by. And I know, I'm doing so good at this meditation thing. I'm gonna get such a good grade at meditation, which is a totally real thing and absolutely normal to want. Or frickin' Suba, are you listening? I'm gonna quote this one. I'm gonna quote this one directly. Many people feel anxious before delivering a big presentation or competing in an important event. They experience quicker breathing, a faster heart rate, heightened arousal. If we interpret these feelings negatively, then we feel threatened and tense up. If we interpret these feelings positively, then we can respond with fluidity and grace. You can reframe I am nervous to I am excited and I'm getting an adrenaline rush to help me concentrate. There we are. When you're nervous, that's you gearing up for a fight. And you're gonna ace that fight. Because you're a machine. A fighting machine. Yeah. And to take that a step further, you can create a motivation ritual. Yeah. So you can practice associating a habit with something you enjoy, and then use that cue whenever you need a bit of motivation. So, for example, this is his example, I'm just gonna use it. If you always play the same song before having sex, then you'll begin to link the music with the act. So if you want to get in the mood, then just put on Careless Whisper. Get going. Going, Tiger. Or like this guy who had a habit of putting on his headphones and listening to focus music with he began to associate that with writing, and then eventually he just started putting on headphones without even having music on, and it just put him in that headspace. CBAT's right there. What? What is that? Well, that's certainly one thing I didn't expect to hear. Sorry about it. Yeah, athletes apparently often have a ritual like that. Like they'll say, you know, not know the Reddit sex song CBAT. I do not know. Keep going. I don't mind. Tell me more. Yeah, a pre-game ritual, like doing some warm-ups, and then that warm-up becomes associated with getting ready. So you do that warm-up, and then you're in game mode. You're like, yes, I'm locked in. And yeah, so you could do something that makes you truly happy, like petting your dog, and then create a little short routine that you perform every time before you do the thing that you love. So the example he gives is like, take 3 deep breaths and smile, and then pet the dog. 3 deep breaths, smile, pet the dog, repeat. 3 deep breaths, smile, pet the dog, repeat. 3 deep breaths, smile, pet the dog, repeat. Pet that dog. And then eventually you can do that ritual, and you'll just feel better because your mind associates that with the thing that makes it happy. And it's just a little reminder that life is good. There's a dog waiting for you at home, and even if your boss is being an asshole right now, he can't take that away from you. Oh, there. That is how you can train yourself to deal with stress better and be a little happier when you need a little pick-me-up and stuff. Doggo, yes. Yeah. So yeah. The key to finding and fixing the causes of your bad habits is to reframe the associations you have about them. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And the key to me feeling better about myself right now is a nice little head pat. Thank you. And also to end stream now. Because yeah. But also, hello. Hi. Current mission. Once again. Gotta remind y'all that an environment where everyone around you is engaged in the thing that you would like to be doing. Yeah, Pugoat is a little EP, a little off his game, and also has annoying back pain. And yeah, if you wanna get better at doing the thing that you want to do, if you want to get motivated to do the thing that you would like yourself to want to do, basically, one of the best ways is to find a community where people are also engaged in that. And yeah, it's already time. What a shame. This was really interesting, but I'm a bit tired myself, so it's probably for the better. Well, I'm glad you found it interesting. I'm really glad to have you here again. That's really not a given. You found me during the thing, the lesbian android survival horror, yeah. And now you're here again for the study stream, so yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it here so much. So yeah. Right. So, our current next mission, i.e. homework, but cool, is, that's another example of reframing, you know? Is like, homework is like, I don't know what to do homework, but like, we have a mission as a community to build a community where we get together for Self-improvement. The thing. Yeah. We have a lot of things and stuff here. I take pride in my stuff. So yeah, it's the same, basically the same thing as before. So until the next stream, you can still catch up and do like the who do I want to be and what habits do I currently have, to basically get an idea of where you want to be going with this journey, and taking stock of where you're currently at. More details in the Discord. And if you already have done that, then I would like you to keep reminding yourself of those habits that you have made a list of, hopefully, and like really bring attention to it every time you are engaged in one of those. Like really say to yourself, like even speaking it out loud, like, I am now, hang on, what did I put down? What did I put down as one of my things? I am now waking up, turning off my alarm, and immediately going back to bed with my phone in hand. That is the thing that I'm doing right now. And that gives more weight to it. That really makes it a big old thing in your consciousness that says like, I don't feel good about that necessarily. Yeah, no. Not sure I like that. And that just really reinforces it, like brings it to consciousness. Because most of the time this stuff just kind of happens automatically. You tend to live life, or speaking for myself, I tend to live life as just kind of on autopilot. Just kind of, I catch myself being like repeatedly scrolling through YouTube, like through my just homepage feed, and then scrolling through my watch later list, and then through my homepage feed again, and it's like, okay, Teiyu, this is clearly not working out. This is clearly not doing the thing that you wanted it to do. But yeah, if you can bring those things to mind consciously, then yeah, that's gonna help you change those bad habits. And yeah, and then we haven't found a lot yet on like figuring out what a good habit would be, but I guess that's one of those creative parts of the whole exercise, right? I don't know if it'll get into this, like, but I guess there's no way it could help you do that, right? I guess I don't know. We'll just take it one step at a time. First of all, we're just gonna try and notice the habits that we already have. That's it for now. If you manage to do that until the next time, I'm gonna be super proud of you. And I'll give you a head pat, kiss on the forehead, big ol' hug, whatever you want. Big old dumb thumbs up without a thumb, if that is what you desire. And yeah, just keep us all updated in the self-improvement channel if you would. And yep, I'll raid out now. Let's go and raid out. Where should we go? Where should we go? Okay, in terms of keeping up a similar-ish energy level, yeah. Let's raid into Ruby the Lazy Goblin. We haven't said hi to her in a while. Bye-bye. Please do stick around for the raid. Give a little shout out to Ruby the Lazy Goblin. Oh. Ruby underscore the Lazy Goblin. Okay. Let's give a little shout out to Ruby underscore the Lazy Goblin. If the raid doesn't take you, please follow that link. Ruby is a fellow German and has a pretty chill vibe, has a very accepting community, very safe space, and does a lot of Hero Forge, and is currently doing a collaboration, so that's interesting. Yeah, it's just chill vibes. Alright, so socials, here's my socials again. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Discord, also follow me on Blue Sky actually, but that's not there yet, so there's that. I've totally forgot about that. Next time. If you are subscribed, you will have access to the best dance emote on Twitch. You heard it here first. Otherwise, you can use this one, which is also very nice. Yeah, that's it. Let's raid Ruby the Lazy Goblin. Okay. Wah. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. For everyone who kept me company, for everyone who did their own stuff in the meantime, I'm very proud of you for being productive and doing cool things. For everyone who just hung out in the background, I'm glad you're here. And yeah, just thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, on Sunday we're gonna have an introspective art stream again. Gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, but yeah, we're gonna collaborate and do art to connect to our own feelings, and then use that art to also connect to each other. And yeah, it's gonna be a big ol' healing time. So look forward to that if you're into the whole healing thing. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you then. Take care and remember that you're loved. Bye bye.